Let's get this show on the road. Hi, everybody. Merry Christmas Eve. And it's good to be with you. Love these Friday nights, so I'm happy to see a crowd forming. And, I mean, is that fireplace relevant tonight or what? I mean, you talk about cold. I mean, come on. It's unbelievably cold. I hope wherever you are, you're warm and toasty, and you got somebody to cuddle with, and you're going to spend, the next hour or so with me, listening to some music, chatting, saying hello. I don't know how the cold affects you, but it affects me. Oh yeah, Lynn's down in Miami. You're not feeling these 11-degree temperatures. It's unbelievable up here. Hey, John. So yeah, it's crazy, and I don't know how it affects you, but it affects me so many different ways. First of all, I get very tired when I'm this cold, and the other thing is every ache I have is like tripled. If the back aches in the cold, it aches worse. So tonight we're going to put the world on hold. We're going to forget that it's cold. Well, book me down in Miami. I'll come down. Hi, Rhoda Rogers. How are you, sweetheart? Hey, Cliff Mountainer. Nice to see you. So yeah, we have a mix tonight of just some cool songs that I love, as well, and I have to get the file up here, as well as, let's see where that went. Oh, there we go. Okay. Technical stuff, mix it with a couple of Christmassy things and some other things that I love, and one song that I've never done before. So that's kind of exciting to me. And, tell your friends that we're here. Hello, Diana. Hi, Pamela. Wow, some very cool people are out there. Diana is Aunt Diana, who happens to be the aunt of my son-in-law, Matt. So we got her on here. That's cool. Whenever I want to feel happy, Aunt Diana, I just go in the freezer. I pull out one of your meatballs, and I just heat it up and just have a meatball. She left us a bag of meatballs. Unbelievable. And Uncle Kim, Aunt Diana, love you. Bonnie, hi. Christy, hi. So say some highs, and why don't I sing a song? I'm going to try to sing more than talk tonight, which, for me is not easy. So let's give it a shot here. Better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town soon. He's making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Well, he sees you when you're sleeping, and he knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. Be good, for goodness sake. Better watch out, better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. You better watch out, better not cry, better not pout, baby, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Now he's making his list and he's checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Well, he sees you when you're sleeping, creepy, right? He knows when you're awake, and he knows if you've been bad or good. Be good for goodness sake. Yeah, watch out, don't cry, can't pout. You know why. Santa Claus coming to town. I think we got a soloist stepping up. Hey, Bets. He sees you, Kel, when you're sleeping, and he knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Better watch out, better not cry. Don't you pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus coming to town. That big old Santa's coming to town. Christmas song number 1. There we go. We did it. All right. Hey, Craig. How are you? Oh, I hope your holidays are going to be, I hope you're planning something wonderful. I hope most of all you're going to be with family. That's the best. If you can do that, if your family's close, and if you have a nice, warm, loving family, you be together, that's the best there is, you know. And that's what I have. I'm so... Oh boy, I'm so blessed, and so tomorrow we're gonna get out to Langhorne, see my oldest daughter and family, Sonia and James. Sonny, I call her, but some people know her as Sonia, and all of her kids, my 3 grandchildren up there, and we'll be all together, and Christy, and be there with Finn and Daniel and Mason, and of course Emily and Matt from here coming with me from Cherry Hill and bringing our new one, Sophie, and Josh and Sam will be there with their son Michael. So it's going to be a family affair, and it's what I live for. I'll tell you, it's cool. Don't care how cold it is when we're hanging, and of course we're going to do some presents and eat, and we're going to watch the Eagles kick Dallas's ass. Okay, I don't care that Hurts isn't playing. I think we're going to win tomorrow. I don't know how you feel about it, but so this is one of my favorite songs. This was written by the great Anthony Newley and Leslie Brickus, and it's from a movie that you probably all used to help babysit your kids at one time or another, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And I love it because it's a perfect time of year just to use your imagination, you know. Tom Adams on piano, the great Tom Adams. Dean Schneider arrangement of this gorgeous song. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What you see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want, do it. Just do it. If you want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life that I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Cousin Elaine on the West Coast. Missed you, darling. Listen to this piano solo by Tom Adams. If you want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life that I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. Almost lost it there. Found it again. Newly in Brick is Pure Imagination from the amazing Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. A lot of good people. Michael, how are you? Greg Gibson's watching. Hello. And a nice little group, especially for this Friday before the holidays. I didn't know who was going to be around. You can make sure you tell people that if they don't see it live, they can certainly tune in. It's going to be up all week, and I'll have it on YouTube in a day or so at Eddie Bruce Music, youtube.com/Eddie Bruce Music. That's my channel. Hey, Toots, nice to see you. You probably hear Lucky, who's you can hear him barking possibly in the bedroom because he's not happy that he's not in the show tonight. He's in the bedroom in the dark, and I said stay there, but he's going to bark. I'm not sure if it comes over, but let me know if you hear my dog bark. There's something about doing this at home, it's fraught with all kinds of fun, and you never know what's going to happen here. So I don't know if you guys checked it out, but I was Wednesday night was booked at Chris's Jazz Cafe with Tom Adams in our show called Together Again. We were reunited, just the two of us, for an evening of song and frolic, and had a great house booked. And at 6:30, 90 minutes before the show, I was at 15th and Arch, about to turn and go around Broad Street and get on Sansom and park my car. And I got a call. And the call said, this is Chris's Jazz Cafe. We have to cancel the show. We have to cancel the show because we have no water. There's no water in the building. Water in the building is very important, apparently, if you have an establishment, flushing toilets and serving drinks and all of that stuff. But the combination, I don't mean to equate the drinks with the toilet, but you know what I'm saying. It's important to have water, and they didn't. So we had a lot of reservations, a wonderful house, and we had to cancel. So they got on the horn and started calling everybody. I had friends that came in from New York on Amtrak. I had a lot of friends that were on their way. And I'm so sorry that happened. But we're going to reschedule. We're going to get even a better date. Maybe it'll be warmer. I don't know. But I'll let you know as soon as I know. And Tom Adams and I are excited to come back to Chris's and just perform for you. We had some cool stuff scheduled, too. And a couple of the songs that we had scheduled are in the show tonight. One or two. We were chomping at the bit, man. I was, ready to get on that stage. Unbelievable. The very talented and lovely Laura Munich has just dropped by. Hi, Laura. Stick around a bit. Good to see you guys. Randy up in Lancaster. How could you forget? I don't know. You have to go back and watch the beginning. I talked about you the whole beginning of the show. All right. Let's sing. Sang this song back when I was a kid. And it was a hit back when I was a kid. Thank you, Laura. And I always liked it. I didn't realize that it was originally written for Petula Clark, not the guy that had the hit with it. But he eventually did have a hit with it and actually did better than her version. So here we go. Randy's in Florida. Oh, my goodness. Good for you. It's the place to be. If you're feeling sad and lonely, there's a service I can render. Tell the one who loves you only I can be so warm and tender. Call me. Don't be afraid, you can call me. I know it's late, call me. Tell me and I'll be around. When it seems your friends desert you, there's somebody thinking of you. I'm the one who'll never hurt you. Maybe that's because I love you. Call me. Don't be afraid, you can't call me. Maybe it's late, just call me. Tell me and I'll be around. Now don't forget me, 'cause if you let me, I will always stay by you. You gotta trust me, that's how it must be. There's so much that I can do. Judy Jaron, hi baby. If you call, I'll be right with you. You and I could be together. Take this love I long to give you. I'll be at your side forever. Call me. Don't be afraid, you can call me. Maybe it's late, but just call me. Tell me and I'll be around. You know that I will stay by you. Baby, there's so much that I can do. If you call, I'll be right with you. You and I should be together. Take this love I long to give you. I'll be at your side forever. Call me. Don't be afraid, you can call me. I know it's late, I don't care, call me. Tell me and I'll be around. Yes, I will. Pick up the phone, kid. My friend Randy, who I said was in Lancaster, but she's actually in Florida, at her winter establishment. I met her when that song was a hit, way back at the turn of the century, 2 centuries ago, I think, something like that. So many friends. I see Judy Jaron. God, one of the first people that I ever played for in this business, and I'm not sure you know, but I retired from the band this month and did my last wedding, and you were one of the first. So kind of an end of an era, right? But it's great to see you, and glad you stopped by. Hi, Dawn. Mrs. Miller's here. All my friends. We were going to do a couple of Mercer songs, Johnny Mercer songs, in the show at Chris's, and so I wanted to put a couple in this show. This is a song that the great Johnny Mercer wrote, believe it or not, with Barry Manilow. Yeah, but he never knew it, because after Manilow, I've told the story before, but after Mercer died, Barry Manilow, who was friendly with them, with the family, got access to the lyrics that he wrote that had never been composed. And Mrs. Mercer gave him the permission to compose it. And so this song came out of it. And when it gets cold like this, I feel this song deeply, because this song kind of is the transition, between fall and winter, and we're right there. Right there. It means a lot to me. And when October goes, the snow begins to fly above the smoky roofs. I watch the planes go by, the children running home beneath the twilight sky. Oh, fun of them when I was one of them. And when October goes, the same old dream appears, and you are in my arms to share the happy years. I turn my head away to hide the helpless tears. Oh, how I hate to see October go. Turn my head away to hide the helpless tears. Oh, how I hate to see October go. I should be over it now, I know. It doesn't matter much how old I grow. I hate to see October go. That's a great song. Believe that's Mercer and Manilow. Pretty good. What a good composer Barry Manilow really is. Isn't it amazing? It's not amazing. He's had like 50,000 hits with gorgeous songs. Who's amazed? This is Johnny Mercer. No, this is Henry Mancini and Johnny Mercer. So he hangs out with Manilow. Well, not really, but he writes with the great Henry Mancini. From a movie. Won an Oscar. Hey, Bets from the Compass days. When we played our charade, we were like children posing, playing at games, acting out names, guessing the parts we played. Oh, what a hit we made. We came on next to closing. We were best on the bill. We were lovers until love left the masquerade. Fate seemed to pull the strings. I looked and you were gone, while from the darkened wings the music box played on and on and on and on. Sad serenade, song of my heart's composing. I hear it still, I always will. Best on the veil charade. beso. The rim shots. Hey Matt, hey Rick. Fate seemed to pull the strings as I looked, and you were gone. While from the darkened wings, the music box played on. Yeah, Peggy High, sad little serenade, song of my heart's composing. I hear it still, and I always will. We were best on the bed. I think I heard myself. Hey, James Vines, what's up, man? Hey, Pegs. Oh, it's so good to see you, man. Stick around. I hope you will stick around. Merry Christmas to you and your beautiful family. Miss you. It's been too long since I've seen you. This is one of the great things about this, doing this every couple of weeks, is hanging out with you. You know, I get to see my cousins on the West Coast. I get to talk to my friends in Florida. People from all over the country stop by, and it's what it's all about. It's just being together, right? Being together. And this gives us the opportunity to be together even though we are not together, you know? So it's very cool. You see that person who's coming in as Mags Tal Lane. So that's who I'm saying hi to, Peggy, because I know her real name. But what a great singer and what a great artist, and so many years with the wonderful Steely Dan band, whose name I can't tell me. What was the name of the band for so long? It's such a great band and works all the time. It's so famous, and now I can't remember the name of it. But oh my God, what a great band, and how great was she? Is she? What are you up to, kid? We should catch up. All right, Countdown to Ecstasy. Yes, that's a good thing. I like that. So I don't know if you remember the first week we came back here. I have a brand new granddaughter. Her name is Sophie Camille DeStacy, and Sophie is now about 7 weeks, maybe 8 weeks this week. I lost count. Somewhere around 7 weeks. And a couple of weeks ago we had a formal kind of baby naming here, and we had a wonderful gathering of family and a little service, and it was just fantastic. She was named after my Aunt Sheila and my Emily, her mother's great Aunt Sheila, who was her godmother, and who she was very close with. So it was a beautiful ceremony, and instead of speaking a part at that ceremony, I sang my part, and I want to do that song for you tonight. It's often thought of as a Christmas song. I don't think of it that way, especially when I sing it when I have a brand new baby in the house. Written by the great Thad Jones, whose big band, Thad Jones, Mel Lewis, so wonderful. He's not known as a great songwriter, really, and there's some question as to whether he actually wrote this, but that's a story for another day. I want to sing it for you now because it's so beautiful, and I dedicate this to Stacy, to Stacy. I forgot her name already. Sophie Camille DeStacy. That's what messed me up. My newest 5th grandchild. Of the night, soft as the dawn, into the light, this child innocent child, soft as a fawn. This child is born, one small heart, one pair of eyes, one work of art. Here in my arms, here she lies, trusting and warm. Blessed this morn, a child is born. Small heart, one pair of eyes, one work of art. Here in my arms, here she lies, trusting and warm. Blessed this morn, a child is born. And this child, well, what can I tell you? See, I have all these grandchildren, but this is the first one that I've lived with when she was born, and so I see her every day. I get to have her go to sleep on my chest every day. And my daughter's starting to call me Magic Pop Pop because when I get her, she goes to sleep. I can put her to sleep just singing and rocking her. So easy. So I'm loving every minute of it. It's pretty great. Hey, Marcia, nice to see you. What's going on here with this shirt? Hey, Aunt Mare. Deep connection with my grandchildren is Aunt Mare, who takes care of my other ones. Oh, my God. So many great people hanging out tonight. So with all this, some of these heavy songs, I wanted to throw in one that's just fun. When I was a kid, probably mid-'60s, this was a hit, and I thought it was a new song at the time. For Dean Martin, but it actually was like a 20-year-old song, and he finally he recorded it and had a hit with it. He hadn't had a number one hit forever, and his kid Dino, was in his band, Dino, Desi, and Billy, and they, and they were rock and rollers, and Dean Martin was sort of, he was part of the Rat Pack, so he recorded this song, and it starts moving up the charts, and he said to his kid Dino, he said, "Hey, Pally, I want to knock you and your buddies off the charts." And sure enough, he knocked the Beatles off the charts and became number one with this song. And it's such a fun song, as most of Dean Martin's stuff was. Everything was kind of easy and fun. And I thought it would be a fun one to do tonight. Dino. Everybody loves somebody sometime. Everybody falls in love somehow. Something in your eyes just told me my sometime is now. Everybody finds somebody someplace. Oh, there's no telling where love may appear. Something in your kiss just told me my sometime is here. Now, if I had it in my power, I'd arrange for every boy to have your charms. Baby, then every minute, every hour, everyone would find what I found in your arms. Everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dream was overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone like you. Was there anybody more relaxed than Dean Martin on stage? And they say he didn't really drink. So cool. Now, if I had it in my power, I'd arrange for every boy to have your charms. Hey, Maryland, Baltimore, Mark Talbot. Every minute, every hour, well, every boy would find what I found in your arms, because everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dream was overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone like you. Dean Martin. God, was he cool. Emily DeStacy's watching, who happens to be the mother of Sophie Camille DeStacy. Hello, love. I know you're not far. She's right upstairs. Right up there. A lot of good friends here. What else is coming up here? I don't know. As soon as I have a new date for Chris's Jazz Cafe with Tom Adams, I will tell you. And I'll leave this up here on Facebook all week, and you can watch whenever you want. And it will be on YouTube with our other Friday night clubs. I think they're all up there. If you go to youtube.com/Eddie Bruce Music, you'll find me. And you'll find all of our shows. You know, I go back and watch some of the old ones that we did during the pandemic, and I really enjoy our get-togethers. I really do. They were fun, and they were meaningful, especially those days. They really were amazing. Do you notice all of a sudden more friends and family are getting calls that they have COVID? I mean, it's not severe, it seems, because we're all hopefully vaccinated, but I just feel like everybody's getting it again. So just be careful, take your time. Wear a mask if you have to, test yourself. I don't know. Who knows what's right anymore? Whatever works for you, just stay healthy. My son Josh is here. Hello, Mr. Horwitz. Nice to see you. See you tomorrow. Yeah. Sinatra arrangement of a great Jobim. It's not a Jobim song, it's a Cole Porter song. But he did it with Jobim on his Jobim album. And I think it's a sexy song. So I like it. Hey, Michael, it's my other grandson. He calls me Pops. Love it. Hey, Bets. The other Bets. So cool. This is a cool song. Whenever skies look great to me and troubles begin to brew, whenever the become too strong. I concentrate on you. When fortune sighs nay nay to me, people declare you're through. Whenever the blues become my only song, I concentrate on you. On your smile, so warm, so tender. When at first your kiss I decline. On the light in your eyes when I surrendered. Once again, our arms intertwine. And so when wise men say to me, love's young dream never comes true, prove that even wise men can be wrong, I concentrate on you. Feelings of Jobim. Hey, Fred White, up in New Hope. I assume that's where you are, my buddy I haven't seen in a while. Thanks for dropping in. Merry Christmas. All that good stuff here. I'm moving some papers around because this is the song I told you about that I've never done before that I'm going to do for you now. And I want to talk about the song for a minute. I know, Fred, I've been looking for you, but we're back. So you can always scroll around and find me and find us on YouTube. You know, they're up there. This is our third one back. We did one Black Friday, then we did one December 9th. So we're back. We got to do lunch soon. As soon as it gets warm enough to walk out of the house, we'll have to do that. So this is a song I always wanted to sing. Okay, let me amend that. And let me turn the reverb on. This is a song that I never thought of singing until I heard it much more recently from a couple of different artists. And it occurred to me that I probably understand it now. It's a song you need to have some years on you to get, I think. But what's amazing about that is that Joni Mitchell wrote this song when she was 23. And I was thinking today as I was making my notes, you know, Joni Mitchell, but the Judy Collins kept going into my head. And then I realized that Judy Collins actually had the hit with this first. And it wasn't until much later that Joni Mitchell's recording of it came out. Wasn't as successful as Judy Collins, but it's iconic because she wrote it. And she wrote it as a 23-year-old kid. Now, how did she have the insight for these lyrics at 23? I don't know. Because I wouldn't have touched this song to sing it until now. But somehow she had the sense of being able to see life and love and clouds as she saw them at 23 and as she might see them later on in life. You know, it's remarkable. But this song's gotten inside of me, and I never sang it in my life. And I want to do it for you now. Yeah, John, it's amazing. It's an amazing song. And there's not that many covers of it out there. I mean, I keep hearing, at least one that I could find. Sinatra did it, but it's a horrible cover. Really bad version. Very throwaway. But I remember seeing an artist do it at the... I saw somebody do this at the Kennedy Center honors when they gave Joni Mitchell her Kennedy Center honor. And I don't remember who the artist was, but it blew my mind. So I thought when I found this arrangement of it, I thought I'd pull it out and try it for you. I like to do songs that I've done enough times to be able to dig into. And this one's on its way. It's a work in progress because I've only sung it never in public and once or twice rehearsing it. But I hope we can get something out of it. Rows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air, feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, and now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, the clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take. Still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at life that way. But now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Something's lost, something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow love's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. Joni Mitchell's Both Sides now. A work in progress. Annie Newstatter, I love you. How are you? Cindy Yellen, hello, hello. Thank you, Fred. What a wonderful night to sing for you. Yeah, I have to sing. Brittany Howard, yes. That was the singer, and oh my God, did she do a great job, John. Oh my God. She made me want to sing this song, and now I finally get the chance to do it for you. So yeah, now that I've retired from the parties and the weddings, and of course my band, The Experience by Eddie Bruce, is still out there. We're working like crazy, so book them, BVT Live, all that stuff. But I'm not going to be with them anymore on the bandstand, so I need to sing. So until I find some more gigs out there, I'm singing for you on every other Friday. I promise you that. So yeah, we get one more. So we're gonna be right on time. We're gonna be in an hour. I love you guys. I love that you drop by on Friday. Some of you come by and say hello, and I know you go off to other things to do. You drop in, hear a song or a few notes or a couple songs. And I thank you, John. Thank you. I noticed, John, that you have something to do with podcasts and production. I want to talk to you because I think I should do a podcast. I just decided that. I'm a huge podcast fan. Why not a music podcast? Live music podcast. You think we could do that? I don't know. Everybody in the world has a podcast, so why not me, right? I did radio for enough years. Maybe interview singers and sing songs. You host one, okay. Well, we'll have to talk about how you do that, because I know it's so hard to get them off the ground, but it's just been something in my head that I'd love to do. I think we could do a good one. So, anybody knows how to do it, tell me. John, we'll talk. I'll hit you up on Facebook. Okay? It's a message here. We're doing business here, folks, okay? So thank you. I'll leave you with a little Christmassy thing. That is one of my favorite arrangements that was put together by the great Dean Schneider. And he and I worked on this using one song as a verse and one of my favorite Christmas songs as the chorus. And his arrangement is so cool, and it's got that Tony Bennett groove, feeling that I just love the way this feels. But I also love the song, and I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Tonight's the 6th night of Hanukkah. If you celebrate both like we do, it's pretty special. And the kids get twice the presents, right? And tomorrow will be family, and then Christmas Day will be more family, and then friends, special friends I'll be having dinner with. So it's a beautiful time of year. It's I know for some people it's tough, and I don't want to minimize that. If you this is a tough time of year for you, or if you feel lost at this time of year, it does hurt, I guess. So be with people you love. Get with people who love you back. Reach out, call people, email me. We'll talk. Eddie@eddiebruce.com. And it's but for those of you that do have loving families, share it with them. Take care of each other, love each other, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. I'll have to come up with the date for the next one of these, because after the first of the year I'll be out of the country for a little while, and then when I come back we'll pick a date in January. I have some stuff going on in January, so we'll find a date our next Friday night. And in the meantime, if you have any ideas, thanks, Aunt Diana. If you have any ideas for songs you want to hear, shoot me an email or a direct message or something. That'd be great. So here's my Christmas wish for everybody. I'm going to play with this here, push some buttons, and get to work. Thanks, Don. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in the holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. People passing, children laughing, sharing smile after smile. And on every street corner you hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together, if fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. That's the late great Rudy Tricoli on the guitar. Thinking about you, Rudy. Yeah. The years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Friends, have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everybody.